Hi and welcome back to the channel. I'm preparing this chassis to get it underneath it, and a very good way now, a very easy way now, is to put the brake line in the master cylinder. I have some tips, some tricks, and let's get on to it. So what we need for this is, of course, a German master cylinder. It's not in paper when it's coming to your home, but I have painted, so it will not rust in a short time, because they will do rust, because they are just in a fine layer of oil, and that's all. So when that is gone, it will rust directly. Some tape, special tape, you will see that in a few why I use that. Rubbers, these are for the brake lines that go through the chassis in the holes, but I will show that in a minute. Rubber from the master cylinder, and of course brake lines. I bought a kit. They are different, so make sure your specs are right, that you have the right set for your car. It's a complete kit, so you have a brake line, the biggest line from the front through the end, and all the little lines, front and the end. But first we take out the biggest one. And there it is. Now, I have kept the old one. Why? Because I want to see where it goes when the bends start, and how I can do it the same. So first of all, we're going to bend this one in straight line again. It's not difficult, but you have to watch out that you don't nick it. So use your two fingers and press it on, and you'll see it's an easy job, but they have to be straight. If you don't want to buy the kit, you can always buy some brake lines in any shop that sells car parts. But then you have to need the tool to put on these top ends here, yeah, and the little nuts. So you have to press it in a conic way. So this one is almost straight here, okay. And we go to the other side. So this is straight as much as can be. This is special plier. You can put your brake line in it, then you can bend it in a way that you want, left or right. Easy. Do you have to buy it? No, but it's for the tight corners. So I have nicked off at the front, so you see there's a little turn very close to the nut. So if you put that in here, as you can see, you can turn it very closely to the nut without nicking this line. Okay, now we're going to put the master cylinder on. There's something dangerous on this thing, because you have these tubes. They are sitting between the Napoleon head here at the front and at the end. There's a hole here. You can, I don't know if you can see it, maybe from this side. You see the tube is in here. You can push it in, but it cannot go through there. Never forget these tubes, because they are keeping the space between the front and the end in one hole. If you do forget them, the master cylinder is here. Yeah, so this cannot go away. But if you push your brake, an emergency brake, then it will push the front side towards the head cylinder, the master cylinder. But when the tubes are not in, it just crashes in, so you will not have any brakes. So don't forget these. These are your safety. So yeah. Now we take our bolts that are blued in here. Take some anti-seize grease. I have some grease here, so at the head put some in. Why is that? Because your brake rod is coming in here and it has to be greased up. And then we can put the rubber over it. Yeah. Then we can place it in. There it is. Just bolt it a little bit on. I can put the bolt in. Take this one. Tighten them up, don't go over it. When the tubes are not in, you will feel it. You will not have some point that you feel it, that is down to its maximum. And then you have to stop and think about what you are doing. Okay, the master cylinder is in. Now we're going to start with the brake line. But therefore we have to make sure that everything is right here. Because when I put the old one in, make sure see, this one goes there. So at first I'm going to put the line in, but first I will see how good they are here. Because sometimes they push it too hard and the hole is pushed too much in, but this one is good. So what we can do, pushing this one in. Yeah. Now we have to be careful that we take the same turn here. It was like that, so okay. It doesn't matter now in what corner it will be. Just try to trying to get as closely as I can with this corner. Yeah. Almost. Can do a little bit more now. Turn it a little bit back here. And then go very short in the turn there. Okay. Maybe too much. Okay, now we made the turn. It's not so perfect, but it will do. And now you see there's a little bend here, but I can do that with my hands. Just make sure this is a little bit. It has to go in a corner like that. So from now on, I'll take out this plug here. A little bit on the threads here, so it will not seize up. And try to get a good thread here. It's a little bit difficult. There it goes. So if you put it in by hand, don't snug it now, let it stay loose, because now you have to bend this brake line so it would lay here on the floor, and from here we see, go a little bit further. Like that. Now we're first going to the back. Why is that? Because, let me turn you a little bit. Here are your clips. There, where your brake line is underneath it. So if you clips it already, go back to the back here. Let me see if you see it. Yeah. Here is the hole where the brake line goes through, but it's too long for that, so we have to do that first of all I have to do a little bending here. Possibly it would be better if I would do that at first. Now yeah. See, first time. Let me loosen this up here again. Okay, now I can take it a little bit more out. So you see, even I have trouble sometimes to do it right the first time. So we go in, go over it, bend it a little back. Okay, and let it sit there for the moment. Now we are going back to our master cylinder. Trying to put that back in line. And once you have this position, it will be very easy to get it out and in. But remember, leave it like that, loose. Don't snug it. So, now we can put it in underneath the clips. When your brake line is underneath it, it has no protection. So, with the vibration, it can be that will rust it out because the first layer is gone from the vibration. So I use tape, but special one. It's very sticky. We take a little bit. Now what you do is at the place where the clips is, just put that around it. So you have a little layer of protection where it goes in. Yeah, now mine is too far. Try to, yeah. Oh. As you can see, you protect your line here and it will not rust. Okay, we go to the next one. Okay. That's on there too. Yeah. Okay, now it can goes back where it belongs. Underneath the clips, and underneath the clips. Now I'm pushing the clips down. Let's see for here. Going back with some paint on it. Here too, this is a difficult one. And there's another one here. That's it. This line is secured. Cannot rub on metal. Okay, we are on the back side here, and have to put this T-cross on. Oh, take the plastic off. Going to put some anti-seize grease on it. Yeah, I know again that this will not go in your brake system, so it saves. so it's safe. Okay, we are going to put this on here. Yeah. Blend it over to the top. Okay. The only thing that I see now with this new brake line, there's not much room for error, so the only thing that I can do, because I'm about 1.5 centimeters off, so I have to push it a little bit to the back. Just want to get my bolt in. That's all. As you can see, it's not too far. Okay, that's in. Oops. Making sure the nut is up. Now we can tighten that up, not too much, just enough. Don't crack it off. Same for the little bolt there. And that's in. Okay, now I can push it in the place that it has to be, somewhere in the middle of the hole. So as you can see there, that's almost in the middle of the hole. A little bit up maybe. Yep, that's nice. So it's secure there. Here we have our clip that is securing the line with that tape. Sorry. Put it there. Okay, then we go to the another clip there, and you see the tape is securing from rubbing or vibrating against iron. That's a tip that I can give. Same here, and of course here. This one needs a little more bending, sorry for the darkness. Yeah, but therefore, let me take my key. We're going to snug this one. Oops. Okay, and now you see it's beautiful in the middle, and only what I have to do is place those rubbers in. Let me mount you back on the support, and then I will show you. Okay, I bought these rubbers. They are from Volkswagen. 211.611.751. That's OD Volkswagen, and they are cut it in two. Why is that? Because you have to place it over the line, drop it back there, and now the funny part starts. Try to get that cutting on top. Let me take my tin screwdriver here, and then start it. Try to pull that brake line a little bit to the side, and then plug that rubber in. It's always about pushing that brake line to a side. If there's a point that the rubber has enough room to go in. Don't push it too hard with your screwdriver, otherwise you will cut it. Oh. As you can see, that's in. Same here. Put it around it. Try to work it in at one place and go around. Oh. If you push too hard, this is what you get. Oops, yeah, I can start all over. Let me try to get in the back side. Dark chassis. This one is a little bit difficult. And that's in. Gracefully. Same deal here. Okay, that's in. And here you can normally see the back, how it goes in or not. And we can put on this again. And we have our new brake line installed. Okay, this is tied up. Rubbers are in, the clips are on. The main cylinder is in. Yep. Nice.